What's up, man? It's the word player, verb slayer, LGG appealer, nasty dealer, CT certified. You now watching sit downs with Slim.
Yeah, man, another session to sit down with Slim. I got a guest in here. Let him introduce himself.
What going on, man? It's the word player, verb slayer, LGG appealer, nasty dealer, CT certified. Yeah.
Bruh, goddamn, that's your little saying.
I got to have it. You got to have the juice. You got to have something. Now people like this, damn, who Slim got on there? You got to have something like that, I'm telling you. You gonna make one up too? Watch. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't as cool as you, bruh. I've been noticing a lot of people.
And I'm making it work.
Bruh, a lot of people
cool?
that do music, y'all niggas just super cool, bruh. I ain't never had that little cool feel. Like, I'm just regular as hell.
I'm regular too.
I ain't got no cool ass saying.
You gonna make one, man, I'm telling you.
But bro, tell me something about your music, bro.
My music speaks on past, present, and future endeavors. What I've been through, what I'm going through, and what I want to do, or what I want to go through with, mix of creativity. I got a southern slang with a northern flow. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like that's my music.
How long you been doing music?
I've been playing instruments since, like 6th grade. I've been doing drums, a lot of percussion instruments, timpani, xylophone. But I've been rapping probably going on 9 or 10 years now.
I know I met you probably about 6 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And dog, whenever I see someone that does music, I don't really take them serious at first because everybody want to be a fucking rapper nowadays. But when I seen you, I was like, nah, this nigga take this shit serious. Like, whenever someone invests into their own studio and want to record music and do it themselves, that's when I take you serious. I'm like, okay, this nigga putting time, money, and he's actually trying to learn the craft, like everything about it.
Shoot you. I bought my first mic. I think we was at Georgia Southern. I bought my first mic from a summer job. I was making I think it was $10 an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I'm just buy my own studio because nobody want to give you time. Nothing can get done for free. That's what people got to realize.
Yeah.
Things can get done for free, but it gets done on a person's time. It doesn't become a priority. So I was asking people to do things for free. Then I was asking people to do things for money. And they still didn't want to do them. So I was like, let me just buy my own studio. And I bust my ass that summer. I remember that summer.
And what all you brought? You just brought a microphone?
Yeah, I bought it was like a $350 mic. I bought like a $30 stand. I bought like a $250 interface. A little pop filter, yeah.
Damn, and you already had the computer?
Yeah, I got the laptop. I already had the laptop.
Yeah. See, that's the kind of investments you need to have when you do music, because it's nothing like an artist that thinks he's just gonna put one mixtape out every five years or something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to invest into what you're doing. And how long did it take you to perfect the whole program after you brought all the equipment?
I really just I just played with it. I'd say it probably took that summer, because I didn't learn how to mix and master. I never wanted to do that. I just wanted to record and just get it sent to somebody I know that know how to mix and master.
So you were just recording raw files, basically, the raw wave files, and you was getting somebody else to mix them down for you. So, yeah.
Compress them, and I send them off to whoever can work with it.
See, I feel like that's what all artists should do coming up. Like, you don't have to perfect on how to mix, master, nor use every fucking plug-in. But if you can just take some time out your day every day to get better at recording and have somebody that you work with that can do all that for you.
Most definitely. Outsource the work. Stick to what you're good at. That's what I'm learning now. Stick to what you're good at and find other people that are good at what they do. I'm just good at recording myself. I know I'm not gonna be an engineer where I can mix and master, so I'm gonna find somebody that's great at that.
So that's all you do is record. Like, you don't even try to do sound effects and
I don't even touch it. After I record it, I put my vocals where I want them. Then I send it off, or go to the studio and be like, "This is what I want."
Do you only work with one person as far as that though?
It's hard right now. Well, now since I moved to Atlanta, it shouldn't be too hard. But I know when I was in Statesboro, I had a guy working on music in South Carolina. I had a guy that was working on music in Texas. And it was hard. Just sending files and you gotta wait. and then they might be busy doing something, so I might be sleeping. They sending me the files. I gotta wait the next day. Then they're up doing something else. So it's just hard to get on the same track at times.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I go through that all the time, dog. Like, I just started podcasting, but it's like certain people I've been trying to like, have as business partners. Like, hey, when I need these picture shots, you think you'll be able to do this? Everybody be on different times, and you be wanting that shit right then and there.
Exactly, and that make it so hard. But now I'm trying to get like in-house things done. In-house producers, in-house engineers.
Yeah, creating a team.
Yeah.
I just talked about that on my last interview, dog. Ain't nothing like having that solid team. Like, we all want to run around here and talk about I'm a one-man army, I'm self-made and all this and all that. But at the end of the day, bro, you don't want to do that. Like, bro, I'll probably give my left pinky to have somebody behind that camera for me right now. For real. Like, I would, bro. But I really ain't got nobody in my corner like that, bro.
Yeah. And I used to be like that. I used to be like, man, I'm a one-man wrecking crew.
Yeah.
But then you look at history, anything, an athlete, it could be a program like Microsoft or Facebook, anything. Everything great has a team, whether it's behind an athlete, an entertainer, or something usable.
That name is just the name in the front of it. Like, when you hear LeBron James, you think of one person, athlete. You don't think of what comes behind LeBron James. A lot
everybody,
of people.
The manager.
Maverick is like his right-hand man. That's his business partner. He does like everything with him. He's just as important as LeBron as far as the brand of LeBron.
It take a great team. Anything great takes a team. That's what I'm learning now.
Yeah, and I'm definitely trying to build me one now.
You can do
because I need people, dog. I really do. It's hard out here by yourself.
I'm telling you. I'm tired.
But yeah, speak on LGG. How'd that come together?
When I started doing music, everybody had their own thing. Like T.I. had Hustle Gang, Jeezy had Corporate Thugs Entertainment. I said, man, I want to make a label. I said, I want mine to be something positive though, because when I die, I just want to leave something positive. And music, I don't know, music always had a negative connotation with it, with trapping and everybody want to be a killer, which some people are, but a lot of people ain't. And I just said I want to leave something positive, so this was never the first logo. The first logo was like a cross, LGG like that, and the symbols were going across it. And I paid a girl like $75 for that. I'll never forget. She said, this might be the best $75 you ever spent, because I didn't like it. And I don't know, I found a guy, I forgot where I found a guy, I think on Fiverr, and I told him what I wanted. He was actually a guy that does promotions, but he really liked my music at the time, so he was trying to help me do this and help me do that. And he sent me this logo like in 5 seconds. I was like, that's exactly what was in my head. I feel like God gave it to me.
Yeah.
Because I didn't just sit down and really think about it.
So what'd you do with the first logo though? You just scratched it?
Yeah, I just threw it away.
Damn, you ain't like it that much?
It's like on the Live Good Game Facebook page, but it just really wasn't at all what I had in mind. And the girl I had working on it didn't seem like she was into it, like she didn't believe in it. Cause she's not, well, at that time I don't think she was a professional. She was like doing things she liked to do, and this wasn't one of them. But I know she had the capabilities of doing it. Okay. So I was like, I'll pay you for it. Just do it. And that's what happened.
And the second person that you worked with, you felt like he was more on track
he was
with
on
your
point.
ideas.
This was it. Well, it had more colors. The original logo got like 4 colors. But this was it. I told him what I had in my head. And he sent me this like in 5 minutes. And I was like, boom, that's it.
So,
wrong with that.
Live Good Game, what does that stand for? Like, what does it mean to you?
Live Good Game represents unity and prosperity. We promote and we push help, because you get, just like how we were talking about having a team, you get more unity and prosperity through help. You can get more money, you can get more everything through help. So I want LGG to be like a badge. Like, the firemen got badge, firemen have badges, police have badges, EMS have badges. But LGG will be a badge for like help. So every time somebody puts LGG on, I tell them be open to receiving help and be open to giving help as well. So when you see somebody walking down the street, you can talk to them. You see LGG on a person's chest, you be like, hey bro, what you do? Or it's like a networking device.
Okay. So you're more sort of trying to create like a whole community,
basically
a whole following. Yeah.
And I guess a lifestyle brand.
Okay.
Yeah. I want it to be fly. We have positive sayings with some edge to them. But yeah, it's basically about helping people and networking with people. Yeah,
that's good, dog. A lot of people like it's it's just hard because a lot of people care so much nowadays of like crazy brands that they don't even know the background story to.
Mm-hmm.
So how would you go about trying to tell somebody this meaning?
Really, right now I do it word of mouth. People take a lot of, and you get a lot of ideas just from the logo.
Mm-hmm.
People think about living good, wanting to live good, living good around the world. It's just so many different ideas. Like ideas I never even thought of. People get
ideas.
Yeah, I be like, man, I never thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
But getting it out there, I just gotta push it. I need to put money in marketing and teaching people.
Did you come up with the 3 symbols that's on the logo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what do you get out of the symbols?
Well, the handshake is for unity.
Uh-huh.
The globe, it kind of correlates to working together all around the world, like unity.
Mm-hmm.
And the money sign is for prosperity.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how long you been selling clothes though? Because I
Mm.
know when I first met you, you been booming clothes like a motherfucker.
Yeah, I was selling hats out the trunk like crazy. I miss them days.
That's why I wasn't shocked when I seen you had your own brand you was pushing. I was like, that shit only makes sense. That you been selling clothes for so long. You still selling clothes?
Nah, I just sell LGG now.
That's it?
I try my best not even to wear another brand. Like I done sold all my polos, all that stuff gone.
And you only just wearing your own stuff?
That's it.
Bro, I thought about getting like that. Like, you see I got shirts and
Yeah,
shit with my logo on it. And I was like, you know what? I should just start just wearing my own shit. But sometimes, bro, I start feeling like self-centered when I just wear my own shit all the time.
Yeah, it gets kind of, I don't say boring, but you be like, dang. But now I'm switching it up too. Like I might wear a collar shirt, but I got on an LGG hat.
Yeah.
Because nobody's going to push your brand.
Yeah. I agree.
You got to push it. If you got somebody that push it hard as you got to keep that person.
Yeah.
If you find one. But 9 times out of 10, you not. I feel like personally.
Yeah.
So you got to push
I'm with
your
you.
brand.
Maybe even so 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to be as passionate about what you got going on as you are. And I had to learn that shit the hard way. Like, shit, I had a friend, you know him also, but he swore, but now, like, everything I had going on the last couple of years, he was like, man, I'm going to support you. I'm going to be right there for you. You need anything, I'm going to be right there.
Mm-hmm.
First time I asked this nigga for a fucking favor, bro. I don't know, bro, goddamn shit. I gotta go over here and goddamn holler at this bitch real quick.
Yeah.
And that's my biggest issue with niggas, dog. They love these women, bro. They love them, bro, and they will pick that over anything. Like, it's like, bro, you don't even know I might have $1 million idea. I fuck around and be a millionaire and you could have been a part of it. Now you just sitting duck looking stupid.
That's crazy.
All because you want to chase some skirts.
Yeah, that is crazy. I got a friend like that too. I mean, I don't know, he was trapped. I guess he was going through his own little thing.
Yeah.
He a brilliant mind, but he was just chasing women. Like every day, like, bro, we need to go to work. He got a clothing line.
I said it last night, women is always a man's downfall.
Yeah.
Everybody in the room disagreed with me. Well, not everybody. One person agreed, but everybody else was just like, yeah, I wouldn't say that. But I think it's true, bro. Like not 9 times out of 10, probably 75% of the time when you see 2 grown-ass men fighting, it's over a woman.
Mm.
In my life, that's what the number's been. It's been a good 75%. And if it ain't women, the other 20% is some money.
Yeah.
But 75 is going to be some women.
I agree. It's
Somewhere along the line.
Women are very powerful too.
Mm-hmm.
They don't think like us. They don't do like my girl. I was at a vending event last night, and she doesn't do a lot of hustling and self-motivated stuff, but just the way she fold clothes was different. The way she was laying them out on the table was just better than how I was laying them out on the table. I said, damn, man, you need a woman's touch. Or you need a woman's start.
Because women have like that side of you that you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why like whenever you pick a lot of men don't even know this. Whenever you pick the woman, she's supposed to be a reflection of you. Mm-hmm. Someone that compliments you well.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it's supposed to be. Not these ratchet ass bitches out here like Cardi B and shit. Shout out Cardi B though.
Shout out Cardi B.
But you know, that's just nah.
Yeah, it gotta be a balance, cause I have seen women be a downfall, and then shit can go from sugar to shit real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And especially when you start living with people, you don't really know a person till you live with them.
Yeah, that's true.
That changes a whole lot of things. A whole lot of outcomes.
How early do you think it is to decide you want to live with the person that you're with?
After my experience, take your time, man. I ain't gonna say do it in 2 years. I'm not gonna say do it in 6 months.
It's not a time thing.
Yeah, it's just when y'all feel like y'all ready. And time will tell it. If I had to put a time limit on it, I'm gonna say a year and a half. I'm gonna say 2 years.
That's about right. See, and I'm glad you said that because a lot of people will say like a year, and I'm like, I don't know, a year kind of soon.
They ain't never lived with nobody.
Yeah, that's way too soon,
But
dog.
nobody they was intimate with.
Yeah, I said it. I said it on a podcast I recorded last night. I was like, these motherfuckers be moving in with people, and they don't even know how bad they shit smell when they take a shit in the house. You at least got to know that first. You know what I'm saying?
Big old facts.
What? You move in after 2 months, and she go to the bathroom to shit, and the whole house goddamn stank as hell. What? The whole house stank as hell. You got to get out of there. And now you thinking like, I don't know, bro. Maybe I shouldn't have goddamn moved in with Shawty.
It be stank. But yeah, I say about 2 years.
So, you was talking about your girl. Do you feel like your girl should most definitely match your hustle?
It'll be nice, but it doesn't have to be necessary. Because everybody can't help in every area. Some people good at a lot of things, some people bad at a lot of things.
That's true.
You just gotta complement each other and be able to work, compromise.
My experience, like, it's hard. Dog, it's just, I'm in this weird place in my life right now where I'm just 100% motivated on things I'm trying to do. So it's awkward for me to be around other people that aren't motivated like that. Yes. So that's why I haven't really been around people too much lately. Because people just aren't serious about things like I want them to be serious. And I actually seen you experience that before, dog. Funny story. Man, shout out Damo. I said I want to talk about him on no more of my shit, but fuck it. Bruh, funny as shit. I still got the videos in my computer. I might even insert it on this interview, bro. It was me, you, and Damo at your crib recording, and you said you was charging Damo by the hour. And Damo was like, "All right, I just need an hour because I'm just about to record this song straight like this. I already got it made up." You remember that shit?
I remember saying that.
Bruh, I'm gonna show you the video.
I remember saying that.
Bro, you gonna laugh your ass off when I show you this video. And I was like, Damo, what the hell you about to record? First off, he come in there drunk as hell, acting crazy like always. Then he get in front of the microphone. I'm like, what you about to record, Damo? Then that's when he bust out and was like, bro, I got a hit song, bro. Goddamn, I got a hit song. He like, you see how I'm dressed now? I'm dressed bummy? Nigga, catch me after this hit song. And you was just looking like, this nigga get in front of the microphone, start talking about some whole team riding foreign. Police said I can't even tell how fast we going. You remember that shit, bro? And you was just looking at this nigga and you was like, hold on, let me see how this sound though. You was like, this shit might sound alright.
About Artist of the Year. It's your boy Nano. Who? I'm a book bag rapper. That's what they say. Nobody never believed in me. When I put the first meal on everybody's plate, they gonna thank me for it. You feel me? Ain't shit else to do. Let me get to my craft. That's it. Let me get to my craft. You see me now in this swag. That's how you know. And my nigga Slim and CT gonna be pulling up in Bentley's and Jags. You know what I'm saying?
That was a freestyle. Keep going.
Whole team around for him, nigga. Whole team around for him, nigga.
Slim probably got 2.
Whole team around for him, nigga. Cal County, nigga. I'm letting y'all know right now. This is the first video. My first time in the studio recording some shit. Cal County. First song. Oh yeah, I used to be DJ Damo. Maybe I still be that nigga when I get on. Maybe. Drop that shit, nigga. God damn, isn't that I gotta get right?
You gotta say the right shit too.
I said the shit right. That's how I want to say it. That's how I want to say it. I'm backpack work. Hey. See my swag now. Kept me in 3 months. I don't need a job, so I might roll 3 blunts. Hey man, I'm working on my time, dog. I'm ready to work.
Shit, I'm waiting on you.
I'm waiting on you, nigga.
You gotta be Jerry Springer to the camera and shit.
Come out with a whole clip. Hey, niggas be power tripping. I be sitting back, dipping and sipping. With a girl. She got a boyfriend. Once I hit her, she lipping. CT could be joined.
You about to make me kill my goddamn.
I could be pimping. I drop my shit, man. Oh yeah, by the way, this is my nigga certified CT.
I don't know who the
You
fuck
might
that
hear-
is. My name is CT Certified. I don't know who the fuck Certified CT is. Never seen him, never heard of him.
But yeah, dog.
That's a talent if you really put in the work.
Man, he one of them people that's not serious about shit though,
Yeah.
bro. Like he literally don't take nothing serious. Like nothing. Like I can't give you one thing he takes serious. Seriously, like, and that's why like I used to be mad at him because you, bro. That at that time you was getting frustrated with him too. Like,
Yeah.
bro, don't be in here wasting my time.
Yeah.
But it's like he just one of them type people, bro.
Yeah, you gotta put.
I don't even see how you were dealing with it though, dog. Because I can't deal with Damo when he getting them moves.
You gotta put down them tall boys. You gotta put them tall boys down, man. A lot of cats got that problem. I ain't gonna mention no names, but niggas gotta put them tall boys like this. I gotta do this. I can't fuck with you right now.
Yeah.
Niggas start doing that, man. A lot of things get done, but boy, drugs, alcohol, I'm not gonna say Damo a drug addict or alcoholic, but that shit hinder a lot of opportunity.
Yeah. I did this little sober October challenge with the last podcast I was working on. So all October we just were completely sober. I don't smoke or nothing, but I drink. So I just didn't drink that whole month. I learned a lot about myself in that month, dog. Like alcohol, I always felt like it wasn't a big deal. Like I just drink when I feel like it. But that month I realized like I can get a lot more accomplished when I don't drink. Because it'll be like, I'll give you a perfect example. This Friday that just passed, I planned on going to the bar, getting some wings, drinking one beer, and I was going to take my ass home and go to sleep because I knew I had to drive to Atlanta. That was the plan. And I was like, okay, I'm going to make sure I only leave the house with $15. So I can't do nothing else after them $15. Wing plate costs $10. Bill costs $3. I'm going to leave a $2 tip, take my ass home. Man, bro, I go to the first bar. Somebody start buying me some drinks. I'm like, all right, homeboy, like, man, we're going to hit one more bar. I'm like, all right, go to that bar. Somebody start buying me some drinks there. Next thing I know, I'm in the club drunk as hell in the middle of the dance floor dancing. I like, boy, I know I'm drunk as hell now. Then I wake up Saturday. I'm supposed to leave and go to Atlanta by at least noon. Bro, I'm so fucking hungover. I'm just like, man, I just got to lay here for a little while. Finally, what I came to and got myself situated, it's like 3 o'clock. I'm like, I don't wasted a whole day just so I got drunk the night before. That's the toll that alcohol puts on you and people don't even notice it. Just like weed, everybody feel like weed should be legal and stuff. Weed does everybody different.
Yeah, everybody can't function high.
I know I can't. I used to be able to when I was younger, but now when I start hitting like 18, 19, bro, mentally that weed start fucking me up, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people can't function properly.
Yeah.
A lot of people can, but a lot of people, nah. People get sleepy. People really be goofing off too much.
It gives me this crazy social anxiety when I smoke. Like crazy. Like I don't be wanting to leave the house. When I do leave the house, I be super paranoid. I be looking at everybody like, man, is this person looking at me? Is that person looking at me? Like it makes me crazy, bro. I start feeling schizophrenic when I smoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but see, I know that about myself. A lot of people don't know that shit about themselves. They just keep doing something thinking like, man, this weed make me not give a fuck, so I'm gonna just keep smoking it. It's like, nigga, that's why you still ain't shit, cause you keep smoking that damn weed.
Yeah,
that shit keep doing you like that.
It's addiction.
Yeah, addiction
It take a lot of
crazy.
discipline, man.
That's why I love the fact that I've always been addicted to success. Always. That's what drives me, dog. I'm addicted to that shit, and then I'm always hungry. I'm never satisfied. Like I told this story before. When I was young, I used to be like, man, all I want is an old school car with some rims and a goddamn a sports car. I get that shit, I'll be happy. When I got that shit, I wasn't happy at all, dog. I was like, I just always want more, so I just always gotta feed that beast.
That's what J. Cole was speaking on too.
You said what?
That's what J. Cole was speaking on.
Oh yeah.
About material things not really giving you the happiness you think.
You gotta find happiness within.
Yeah, with your family and your loved ones.
Yo, so I'm just happy. I'm just driven off success, dog.
Yeah, it keep you going, and you putting something positive in the world. I said keep going.
And that's why when I seen your brand, I already knew what it was about, and I was like, oh, that's something I can fuck with right there, especially something that's positive. Cause ain't nothing like this negative ass shit out here. Like, and when we first started, you were speaking on black people, bruh, what pisses me off the most is how black people just want to shit on shit. Like when we was young, everybody was shitting on Fat Farm. Like, oh, he got on Fat Farm shoes, and it was like, bro, when black people do got something, y'all want to shit on it. But these fucking Europeans come with these weird ass outfits, and y'all want to rock this shit and treat it like it's just top notch. And y'all paying $500 and $600 for some sneakers, but your own brother over here got a pair of sneakers for $50 that looks way better than that fucking ugly ass ancient European shit that you wearing. Cause I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna be blunt about it. These old European designers, most of them are gay, like most of them. So all these like rappers and stuff, they run around here, man, making clothes that was made for gay men, and that's just the new cool now. And it's like, bruh, but your brother made clothes for you, and he thought about you while he was making it, and you want to down him. That shit's insane.
We've been what's the word? I don't want to say brainwashed, but we kind of brainwashed because we don't know why we like Polo or Tommy Hilfiger. We just do. We grew up liking it. And the OGs before us grew up liking it. But we were supporting Sean John, but we kind of did make fun of Fat Farm. I remember making fun of Fat Farm in high school. But now that I growed up and I kind of got my own self-knowledge, I see how important it is to support black brands. Not because I got one too, but we the leaders are cool. And we making people cool that we don't even know what they look like. Nobody knows what Ralph Lauren looks like.
Exactly.
The lady that made Chanel. I made a post on Instagram showing all these people. These are people you'll never follow in real life. That's just my opinion, but these are people you'll never follow in real life. Never dress like them in real life.
But you follow them. And
but you will follow their brands. And they might not even speak to you. They might not even like you.
And they didn't make the clothes for you.
Tommy said it. That's why rapper was saying pull up for that Hilfiger for a while.
Yeah.
But black people back on Hilfiger.
Yeah. I'm one of them, so I ain't gonna sit here and...
Yeah, we condition, man. Yeah, we gotta support each other, man. It's very important. Black people, we're the poorest ethnic group, but we got, $1.2 trillion in spending power. So that let other companies know, shit, black people, they a fool with the money. So they just put out stuff they know we're gonna gravitate to. Like I go to clothing seminars and like fashion expos and stuff. Is no black people in command of these booths. None. It's Chinese people. And they got a whole wall of t-shirts. They got Jordan. They got words like fresh, dope, drip. These people just get inside our heads, man. They study us and they know what we want. Shirts with the gold, the bull, the Bulls logo. It doesn't say Chicago Bulls. It just got the bull on it. Because everybody, you think, but Chicago Bulls, who you think?
Michael Jordan.
Exactly. Michael Jordan think shoes.
Yeah.
So it all correlates. And there's no black people in charge of these expos.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a mental game when it comes to stuff like that. It's like people are easy as fuck to figure out.
Yeah, especially
like you really sit down. Yeah, black people. Yeah, most definitely, dog.
Because we're the majority spender, so you can just get data just by waiting for us to come in the store.
And we gravitate towards some stupid ass shit. Yeah. Like you said, the bull thing. Like, and as a youngster, I didn't even think about it. Like, why do I keep gravitating towards this bull all the time? Because it makes me think of Michael Jordan. And growing up, that was
the man.
Yeah, that was our dominant figure. But as I got older, I started shying away from Michael Jordan. I said something to you about it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't fuck with Michael Jordan no more, bro. Like, I don't too much care about buying the shoes no more. I just don't respect what he stands for as a person, dog. He's just one of them asshole ass niggas to me, bro.
Yeah, I heard some.
Like, he don't give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying? And like, you'll see it. You can see it just watching him, bro. He just don't give a fuck. And I remember being real young. I went to a Hawks game, and it was the Hawks versus the Bulls. And I tried to like haul ass and get this autograph from Michael Jordan. They had just lost, and he just looked at me and was like, "Man, get the fuck out my way." Yeah, bro. And I just always remembered Mike, bro. I always remember that picture, dog. Meanwhile, Scottie Pippen ugly ass over there signing all the goddamn autographs. I fuck with Scottie though. I was just like, Mike an asshole, bro. But I feel like that's what makes him great though. Like now I sat down and thought about that. That's what made him great. That's what made Kobe great. Like just that dog in them, like the fire, just
the
wanting
attitude.
to be the greatest. Like you have to be kind of narcissistic to be an athlete like that. Like you have to have that in you. That's what made them great.
You gotta have the ice and water in your veins.
You gotta be a stone cold killer on that court. You got to. But I also love an athlete like LeBron. LeBron's my favorite player, and I don't think he necessarily had to be like that because he's more of a facilitator than he was like them. Like they was a dominant player. He's one of the players that wanted to make everybody around him better.
Yeah, he played the game the right way.
Yeah, it's kind of like the boss versus leader conversation I love to have with people. It's like everybody want to run around here talking about they bossed up and all this and all that. I actually hate that word.
Like you got there in the field with you.
Yeah, like I'll never forget the guy that really got me into business starting out. I used to go to work with him every day. He basically taught me everything that I know and do right now. And bro, he used to be right there with me. Like we did janitorial work, and he had his own business cleaning hoods. We clean hoods overnight, and cleaning hoods, like that's the exhaust system that's in restaurants. So we used to have to go up there, scrape the grease. We spraying acid. That shit a nasty ass job. Dog, he used to be right there next to me every time, sleeves rolled up, and I'm talking about this a man that's $1 million man, sleeves rolled up, right there working with me every job, bro. Like never missed a job, was always right there with me. And I used to try to figure out, like, man, this man got $1 million. Why he coming out here working with me every night? Then I figured out, like, he gets a thrill from being a leader. Like, he knows that, like, I kind of look up to this man and I'm trying to peep game from him. And that's what satisfies him in life, knowing that he's helping somebody else out. And I respected that shit so much, and it was like, I would never call myself no fucking boss. I will always view myself as a leader. Like always, because that's what you need to do. You need to lead by example, not be no boss and be standing around clapping and hey, you go do that, this and that, da da da. I want to motivate the people around me. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Make them better people.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, and that's what I think of when I hear your brand.
I appreciate you, man. I try to be out there. I'm doing more community events, which I should have been doing. I just did one. That was yesterday. We went to Decatur, Candler Road, and we fed a lot of needy people, a lot of homeless people, and a lot of people that were just hungry. Gave out clothes. I gave out some more of my polo stuff, old Nike shoes. It's a lot of people hurt out there, man. I didn't even realize that. It's a hotel called A2B. It's like a extended stay place. The whole place packed, man, with like needy families, needy everybody like coming to get food. There's also a church organization out there too. And people were just getting food. I was just amazed to see the line though, because I passed by the hotel and I see it, but I never thought there were that many babies, that many youngins, that many grown people.
What was the situation that first made you want to get into that? Like want to be a philanthropist?
Just growing up, the way I grew up, I come from nothing too. I grew up in a house. It was 35 degrees outside. Certain parts of my house was 35 degrees. So I realized how much it is to need help. My mama always made sure I had clothes on my back and had food, but at times we needed help. And then she was grateful and I was grateful that we had help from my family members and just different organizations. And then it just make you feel good. The vibe is good when you helping people and you know they really care for it. A lot of people don't care. A lot of people they may be needy, but they still have I want to say a type of ignorance to them. But there's a lot of people that are really thankful for what you do. And then you realize when you sit down, you put on your Nikes, and you put on your LGG or your heel figure, your polo, and you realize people don't got these things. And things you take for granted, like it might be an old shirt, but people love your shirt. Like they really want your shirt. They really need your shirt. You be like, dang. And it humbles you. And you realize how many people need help and what you can do. Because I don't know. Some people always been down. Some people been up, then they been down. But anything you get once, you can get twice. So I just want to help people, and that's what my brand's about, is helping people. And I feel like I gotta be a leader. I gotta be out there doing it and helping and fixing plates and putting canned goods in boxes and giving it to people. And who wears a size 11? Who wears a size extra large? I'm giving out clothes, shirts, everything I can do, because I just feel like that's what I'm here for. I feel like that's what we all here for.
Yeah. Making this world a better place. I respect that shit a lot too, bro. I was talking about it the other day. I went into Walmart and there was a guy in front. I think he was taking donations for I want to say a foundation for autism, and I kind of walked by when I first walked in because I was on the phone, and then I came out. And like it was a whole bunch of people in front of me, and they was trying to ignore the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like how people always do when someone asks them to donate something. And I told him I ain't got no cash, but I got some money in the car. I'm gonna swing back around. He said, all right. And it's funny how I went to the car, I walked back, and as soon as somebody else seen me doing it, that's when they wanted to double back and be like, oh yeah, I got something to put to it too. And it's like y'all some monkey see ass people. Like
you illegal.
Yeah, that too, and it's just so like that should already be in your heart. You shouldn't have to wait till you see somebody else do it. Granted, still though, I'm glad you're doing it anyway. But still though, it should already be in your heart, man. You don't need to wait till somebody else do it. I'm basically saying that because anybody listening, I want them to know that too. Like if you're thinking about something you want to do for other people, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
like, you don't have to wait for nobody else to do it.
And don't feel bad about doing anything good. Like I feel like sometimes I'm out here, I feel like I'm getting hustled. I feel like I'm really getting hustled because I'm a hustler.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know the hustle. But at the same time, I might give a homeless guy $1. Somebody asks me for some money. And you can't feel bad about doing good because whatever you put out in the universe, it'll come back to you. I don't know if you want to call it karma.
Tenfold.
I don't know. You can call it karma, universal law. But that is true. Whatever you put out is gonna come back. So I do that. But I really, to be honest, I really don't give like to Red Cross and because I seen these organizations been out here for so long, and I don't know what y'all have done.
I agree with you.
Y'all been out here so long. I don't see nothing y'all done in my community where I'm from, where I don't put many dollars in the glass jar. I don't see what y'all have done. But I know Akon put electricity in 80 countries in 1 year. Y'all been around 30 years, at least. I'm 30 now. So y'all been doing this for 30 plus years.
And we ain't seen
and I ain't seen
yet.
Red Cross put electricity. I know they help
and
with
y'all
Katrina and stuff like that.
4 times as much as Akon.
Come on, man. Akon put electricity in 80 countries or something like that. Some vast number in a year. Y'all been doing stuff for 30 plus years. I haven't seen one big ass contribution yet. Why? Yeah, y'all give out food, water.
When the flood happened in Houston, that's the same thing that Trey the Truth. I don't know why I was about to say Killer Mike. That's the same thing Trey the Truth was saying. You know, him and JJ Watts got into it about that. And Trey the Truth was basically like, nah, you can come out here in the trenches and you know, you can work with me instead of donating to these causes. Like, we really out here doing this. We I got to see where this money is going for these causes.
Exactly.
I'm with Trey the Truth on that. Like, bruh, we donate to all these places and we don't never get to see it. We don't get to see the receipts on what y'all spending on stuff. Like, I would much rather support someone like Trey the Truth, where I see you in the field, I see you building up houses, I see you fixing stuff. You're posting receipts. Yeah. You promote
that piggy bank by the cash register. Promote what you doing with the money. You don't have to do it for likes, but just let people see that you're doing what you said you're gonna do with this money.
Exactly.
I never seen it. Never.
Everybody wants to see their money in works.
Yeah.
Everybody. I don't know why they think people don't. Nah, we care about that shit.
Yeah.
We want to see what our money is doing. Because I just want to make sure you're doing it for what I gave it to you for.
Exactly.
But that's funny because I also tell people, you know how people, you know, a homeless person will come up to you and ask you for some money, and they'll ask them like, now what you gonna do with the money? Nah, if you want to give that person the money, just give them the money. Don't ask them goddamn what they gonna do with it.
Yeah, I usually tell a person, I say, my job done. What you do with it between you and God, you and your higher power.
Yeah, that's it.
Cause I don't like getting hustled. I can't lie, but sometimes you gotta give, man. It come back to you.
You don't ever laugh when you see people that like be holding a sign and be like,
"Why I need a beer or something?"
Yeah, I work for beer.
I just do.
That shit funny though. At least he honest though, bro.
Yeah, you know.
I shoot him a couple dollars, bro. At least he honest, bro. At least he keeping it real with me, and he ain't trying to judge me, bro.
I need a beer.
Yeah, I need a beer. That should be hilarious though. Boy, I'll be laughing my ass off.
That's an incredible hustle. Cause you're gonna see 500 calls at least a day.
Man, my mom,
each call.
dog, my mom, she was living in Texas. She actually just moved today to Italy. But I used to go out there to Texas, to San Antonio, and I used to tell her, I used to be like, man, I don't think all these people out here homeless, man. Like, it kind of seemed like, because, dog, it seems like they work shifts.
They do.
Like
Some of
in the
them do.
morning, it was always this Mexican guy that had long hair, looked like a picture of Jesus. He just looked like the picture of Jesus. And in the evening, it was always this lady. And late night, it was always a man with a dog, a black man with a dog. And it was just always them the same time, like they was working shift in the same spot. And I was like, man, it's starting to look like a business to me, bro.
It's an incredible hustle.
Yeah, looks like a business.
I know I had friends downtown Atlanta. He said he seen dudes pull out bank rolls. He said like they was selling dope. Like hobos going in they drawers and pulling out bank rolls. He said like dope boy bank roll, like somebody been on the block for 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
No sleep on the block.
That's crazy,
I said,
bro.
man, what? He said, bro, I promise you.
Yeah, I try not to think about stuff like that when I'm giving back though, cause I just don't want that to cloud like my purpose.
True. And yeah, you can't worry about it, cause you done a good deed. At the end of the day, whether you gave to somebody that got $1 million or you gave to somebody that only got 2 pennies, still gave. You still showed love, and that love will be returned.
And giving back is important, dog. It's really important. I just always been like that, and it's nothing that I talked about too much because I don't think it's nothing I need to broadcast.
Yeah.
It's something I do for myself because it makes me feel better knowing that the world's a better place. I actually had a conversation about it the other day. I was talking about hitting a lotto, and we were talking about the person that had hit for like that 1.6, and I think they got back like 800 million. And my homeboy was asking me what I would do with the money. And he was telling me what he would do. We actually got into a heated debate because he was telling me how he would start all these businesses and woo. And I told him straight up, I'm a businessman. I told him straight up, like, dog, I would not open one business. Why the hell would you need to open up a business with $800 million? For what? For self-satisfaction?
Yeah.
Nigga, you don't need money when you got $800 million. But it kind of threw him off too because I told him, he asked me because I was asking him the question, like, what would you do with the woo? So he asked me, he was like, so what would you do? I was like, honestly, dog, I don't have kids or nothing, so I wasn't too much worried about, like, leaving no money behind. I was like, most likely, if I had $800 million, and I'm not just saying this for no camera or nothing, I'm dead ass. Like, if I had $800 million off dick, I'm giving away 400 of it. Off dick, I'm just giving that shit away. Like, and I ain't talking about just giving away, like, I'm building up communities that need rebuilding. I'm going to Chicago. I'm putting up programs for kids that's in these streets that ain't got shit to look forward to so they can stop killing themselves. Just shit like that. Off dick, nigga. 400 million, boom, gone. And for myself, I might keep 100. Cause the other what I got 300 million left. That I'll probably play with and invest and put some shit to the side and leave it for something, you just never know what's gonna come later. So I'll put that shit up and I'll probably live off the 100 million. But 400, that shit gone because whenever you leave this earth, you kind of want to just know that you had an imprint on it.
Exactly.
You don't want to just leave with nothing. And like money, that shit ain't. It's just money, dog. Like what you can leave on this earth that you do with money is the important part.
Yep. 800 mil. Phew.
That's a lot of money to think about, ain't it?
A lot of money. I probably would start some businesses to just get jobs going in the community.
Yeah.
In the black community foremost. And Derek Grace had a good idea too. Derek Grace was saying he's trying to open up like a HUD, like a low income based family units in Tampa. He said, but you only got 2 years to stay there. He said every weekend you got to come to like his seminar. He got something called in-home banking. Shout out Derek Grace. I don't know you see the dude with all the tats on his face.
Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah. I seen him on Aaron Foster's podcast, and he was talking some real good shit. He was talking about the board game he made. That's kind of like Monopoly, but you more so have to research it. Yeah, I follow him.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine to come in. But he was talking about how he got this low income based home thing going, and every weekend you gonna have like basically I guess in-home banking, like showing you how to get your shit together because you only got 2 years to stay here. And I guess it's gonna be like a 2-year program where he show people how to get their shit together so they don't have to be in low income based homes. I would like to do something like that where I'm from.
He's a very intellectual brother too.
Yeah, he's a smart brother.
Very, dog. I respect what he's doing a lot, especially like how he goes about raising his kids. I'm not saying I would necessarily do the same, but I respect it though, because whatever works for you works for you. I don't think it would work for me, but whatever works for you works for you.
Because his kids are probably gonna be the most safest kids. If anything ring out, anything crazy happen, they the most prepared kids. They're gonna be anywhere.
See, I view what he's doing with his kids a little different than most people view it. Like especially like white America, they see it like it's something that's unsafe. To me, if anything, what he's doing with his kids installs discipline in them at a young age, because it's kind of like a child. It's way easier to teach a child another language than to teach an adult another language. It's way easier because basically you can install something in a kid at an early age. And that's what he's doing. He's installing discipline in them at an early age, and they will never forget that shit for the rest of their life.
And I hope it's not the gun thing. I seen white kids grow up shooting deer.
Yeah.
5 years old shooting their own gun.
Shit, like 4 years old.
Crying after they shot their first deer. Like, it's that passion. It's that serious. So, yeah, him teaching his daughter how to break down guns, I love it. They're all his kids. They breaking them down blindfolded.
And he's teaching them, he's educating them on things
economics.
that's important while he's doing it. And
being their own boss.
Yeah. And he's actually doing what the school system is failing at. Teaching them at a young age financial survival, how to survive out here in the world, you know, educating them on things that really matter, like reading, writing, and fucking arithmetics, like our grandma and grandpa used to say, like that can only take you so far. You really need to know everyday thing, common sense type thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. The school system not designed to teach us about finances and real estate and how to balance a checkbook and how to stay out of debt. Exactly.
Cause like if I'm not a poet, what really is Shakespeare gonna teach me?
Exactly.
Nah, if I'm someone that's into arts, it's gonna teach me a lot. But I'm not someone that's into art. So what is that really gonna teach me?
Yeah, I don't understand why I took trigonometry. And that used to bust my ass in school, and I haven't used it one day. That one class used to bust my ass in, it had to be like 9th or 10th grade. It used to bust my ass.
Nah, you know what's crazy to me? When I went to Georgia Southern, I'm a business major, so everyone has to take the classes that kick their ass is actually a couple classes. It's business statistics, quantitative statistics, accounting 1 and 2, and the funniest one is corporate financing. The reason why I say it's funny, I used to be in that class, like, I'm real big on finance, and I love that shit. I know interest rates, I know bonds, I know shit like that, like the back of my fucking hand. I always just been good with numbers, though. But watching how much they struggle on real life questions is crazy to me. Because it's like, this is real life shit that we're talking about. Like, we're talking about the test question is buying a home. How much interest will accrue over 25 years of this loan? That's a real life question. And all these kids are struggling, and you know, it's a major university, so it's mostly white kids. And they're really struggling over this. Like, your parents have owned homes and lands for hundreds of years, and you're struggling on this simple concept.
Yep. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about college classes either. I feel the same about high school. Like, we want to talk what we need. And I just want to understand why it's like that, but I didn't understand really how to gain wealth till I started hustling hats.
Yeah.
Working for myself, like how important that is to have your own freedom. And being an entrepreneur, I'm kind of jumping off subject.
Oh, no, you good.
But entrepreneur really ain't about being rich, about having freedom. So you can do things that you want to do. Because you work a 9 to 5, you're going to spend 80% of your life with people that you don't really like or love, with your co-workers. Then the other 20% you got shit really to die.
Yeah.
And I don't want to live a life like that. I rather die on my feet than live on my knees. So
that's where you weren't in life when you basically figured out you wanted to be an entrepreneur, when you was hustling hats. What year was that?
2013. I was broke. I was out of state student, so I had to pay out of pocket some money. I was paying rent. My mom was helping me. She barely could keep bills and stuff going on her own. I was broke. And I had a homie that was selling hats for like 3 or 4 years. He said, man, you need to jump on this, man. You need to do this. He said, man, everybody can eat. I'm like, bro, I don't know. Because we done tried things before and it didn't work out. And I don't know. Then I seen him buy a Lexus truck. I said, maybe I need to do this.
That's what motivated
Like,
you?
wow, yeah, like he just bought a truck, Lexus SUV. It wasn't nothing fancy, but at the time, he still bought a truck, a Lexus truck, and it was nice. I was like, yeah, maybe I need to do this. I'm broke. Then next thing you know, he front me like 10 hats. I remember my first 10 hats. And I went to the barber shop. I think somebody bought one just out of sympathy. And I just kept it going. He came back like a week
I brought
after
a couple of them things from you.
Yeah, he bought a lot of truck fit hats at one time.
Oh, I still got them hats.
Yeah.
Cause bro, I don't wear hats no more. So
No, you don't.
dog, most of them hats, especially the ones I got from you, all them shits is still in my closet, just sitting up there.
That's
they
crazy.
dusty as hell.
That's what everybody tell me too. Like it was a trend.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I learned from Ty Lopez. Like you got to jump on trends early. Like when snapbacks came in, I kind of jumped on it when it first came in. Cause with trends, you don't want to be the first and you don't want to be the last. You kind of want to be in the middle,
The
closer
beginning
to
of
the
the
beginning.
middle.
Yeah, the beginning of the middle. Mm-hmm. And that's what I did just with the fidget spinner. I wish I caught on to that quick. I would have sold 1 million of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause that
shit
hit
was
real hard.
epidemic.
Yes, it was.
And then like once you start getting your clientele up, you kind of build that cult like following. They gonna buy anything that you selling anyway.
The kids, I seen one kid had one on like a chain. I said, man, that shit done hit like that. Yeah, gold. It was like a chain. He was rocking like a Jesus piece. I said, damn, these kids really like these fidget spinners. I wish I jumped on it.
What is it about them fidget spinners they like so much?
I don't know, bro. That's something old, bro. That ain't nothing but a screw with some plastic around it. I'm like, man, I can make these.
Yeah. That shit was fascinating to me too. I was like, now in the technology age, y'all are interested in this spinning piece of plastic?
I'm telling you. It was like the yo-yo all over again. I remember yo-yo came out with,
I used to love yo-yos.
Those X-Brains. I think we were like in 5th, 6th grade or something like that. Man.
Rock the cradle, make the goddamn triangle. I used to be killing the yo-yo.
Going crazy.
What? And Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Looking back at the Pokemon card shit, I'm just like, dog, I really cared about these cardboard ass cards. Like, I really cared about that shit so much to the point where I'm like stealing them from my friends and shit.
I remember cats getting in trouble.
Yeah.
Cards.
Yeah, like that shit wasn't even
a whole nigga car throwing them in the bushes.
Yeah.
The principal coming and looking for cards and shit. I'm like, wow.
But yeah, bro, it ain't nothing like being your own boss though. I know that shit. I feel the same way with you as far as 9 to 5s go, bro.
Yeah, going back to that, I was broke. I sold about 5 of those 10 hats, and he front me some more. Next thing you know, I was getting my hair cut every week. Next thing you know, my tank used to stay on E. Next thing you know, my tank staying on shit. I'm about halfway now. I keep my tank halfway full. Yeah. So I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah.
And then it just made me realize, like, man, people really work 40 hours for like a $400 paycheck. I forgot when I had my first good week. I forgot. I know one Monday I made like $100 and it amazed me. Like I got up. I probably was up for 2 hours. I went straight to the barber shop. I said, man, I'm gonna sell these hats early. And some kids just bought like, I was selling what, 20 a piece. One kid bought like 5 hats. Well, him and his friends. I said, man, it would have took me probably about 6 hours to make $100. I just made $100 in like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And then it hit me like, this is really what you got to turn. But then it's a hobby at that point. Then you got to learn how to turn something into a business. Because I got people telling me now LGG is not a business, it's a hobby. And it used to upset me, but now I see the difference. Mm-hmm. I used to be like, what? I said, man, it's a business. I'm selling t-shirts. But a business is automated. Mm-hmm. Like a business will make money while you're not putting in your effort and your time. So I got to get to that point where somebody's going to the site or I got things going that are going to bring me money. I just got to maintain and make sure everything's going correctly. Because right now I'm pushing stuff. I promote stuff. People want it. Or I'm pushing things and people want it. Then I got to make the shirt. And all that's because I make my own shirts too. Mm-hmm. I cut out the middleman. I make my own shirts. But now I want to bring the middleman. I want to bring somebody in to make the shirts now.
You press?
Yeah. I bought my own equipment. Like I bought the studio equipment. I just said fuck it. And I bought the t-shirt making equipment.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you real.
Another investment.
Yeah,
if I want it.
When it comes to this shit, dog.
Like these shirts, like I don't know, I make like 90% of the clothes you see on social media, I make.
Damn, 90%. That's crazy, bro.
And that's no lie.
You made the hats too. You do embroidery?
I don't do embroidery.
Okay.
I don't do. I got a guy to do those.
Yeah.
But
I know somebody where I'm at that doing embroidery. He do a real good job. That's who did this T-shirt.
yeah, that's clean.
Yeah, he charged a nice price too.
Yeah,
Cause they be taxing for that embroidery.
they will. If you can find a guy that cuts you a great price, stick with him.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna rock with him for probably to the end. That's the type of person I am though. I'm big on loyalty.
Yeah.
Like if you do me right the first time, I'm
I'll
probably
come
gonna
back.
stick with you until you fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the
That's
type of person
good.
I am, dog.
And that love will come back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I know you support me, so that's why I came through. I said,
Yeah.
yeah, man, I gotta support Slim. Shit, he support me.
Yeah. I've been fucking with you for a minute.
Yeah,
Cause
man.
I respect the grind. It's just certain people you see how they move, you see how consistent they are, and it's like you gotta get behind that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or you gonna get left behind it.
Mm-hmm.
For real. That's what I tell people with me too. Like, I'm not gonna per se shove this shit down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna shove it down your throat. But
Yeah.
goddamn, you gonna see it.
Oh, yeah,
and
you gonna see. You,
you better get hit for it's too late.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna keep goddamn blowing you up, and I ain't gonna lie. At first, like I was sending links like a motherfucker to everybody in my phone, just sending links. Now I'm like, man, I'm really just gonna rock with who rock with me.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
In
with
business, you gotta realize, in business, a lot of people the people that know you not really gonna support you. For one.
Yeah. Dog.
You can start with your family members. That what a guy
Uh-huh.
told me. Start with your family members, selling your clothes, selling everything. Cause those are the people that are gonna support you. Your older cousins, probably younger, your aunts, uncles. But your friends, he said, man, you only need 20 contacts in your phone. He told me that too. He said you only need 20 contacts.
Bro.
He said at the most.
You're like probably the third or fourth person because I love interviewing people that's entrepreneurs. Like that's my shit. That's what I'm basically using my whole little YouTube channel for. And it seems like all of us know that and say the same thing. Like it's the people that you hang out with every day, talk to every day is the main people that don't support what you do. Like this podcast stuff goes, I'll probably say like 90% of my friends don't listen to my shit. And I'm talking about niggas I kick it with all the time. They don't listen to my shit.
Yeah, because people don't take you serious at first.
Mm-hmm.
Second, a lot of people don't want to see you come up because they see you come from the bottom or they see you come from a certain lifestyle where you came from. And some people fear what you can become, so they don't support it.
Yeah.
Because they know you probably got what it take to be big. And some people just, I don't know how to say it, but some people just don't want to see you come up. Like they fear what you can be.
Yeah.
But you got to let them have that feel and you got to keep moving. And that's one. Two is, it's going to be a million people not supporting you. But it is a million people that will support you. So you got to find that million, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million people that will support you.
Yeah.
And that's just yin and yang. It's going to be a million people that don't support you. Cut them out. I ain't say cut them out. Just leave them be. But keep going.
That's the grind though.
That's the grind. You got to find a million people that's going to support you.
Yeah. Trying to get those people that's going to be there for you.
Mm-hmm.
But I love it though, bro. Like, you know, it keeps me going every day.
It will.
Knowing that I'm going to
It'll
just
feed
keep getting big. And I know you feel the same way.
No doubt.
Because that brain going
Because
to keep
I never
going.
stop. Because the guy the first guy that bought a hat from me, he'll never buy another hat from me again because he sympathized. He bought my first hat. He said, man, I'll buy one from you. Then I used to be at the barbershop like every week. And he was cutting hair, so it's taking him 15, maybe 25, maybe 30 minutes to get $20. I'm getting $20 in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where the hate and envy comes in. And these grown men.
Yeah.
Like grown ass men. And I know they talking bad about me because I can hear it. I hear it in the streets, but when I'm in your face, and I'm not no intimidating guy, but I am a very serious person.
Mm-hmm.
So I will look you in your face and say, what's happening? Like, what's really good with you?
Figure out what the hell
Yeah,
going
what's going
on.
on? Yeah. And it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
So it's funny to me, man. So it's a game. And this really is the money game. Like I'm learning that. Steve Harvey said that to Monique on TV.
Fuck Steve Harvey.
Yeah. He said it's the money game, but you gotta understand who made the money game too, Steve Harvey. But yeah, this is a game, so you gotta learn to play the game. There's gonna be a million people that don't support you, but it is a million people that will support you. You gotta find them. You gotta monetize your Facebook, your social media. Don't follow nobody that ain't inspiring you, helping you.
You are what you consume. I'm right there with you. I feel the same way. Like, bro, I wake up every day and do the same thing. Like, of course, I'm heavy in social media because that's where I do all my marketing, basically. Mm-hmm. But when I first wake up in the morning time, I start my day off. I'll probably read for like at least 30 minutes. I'll drink me a cup of green tea. Then when I do get on social media, first thing I go to is Gary V's page. I
Yeah,
fuck
he's
with
dope.
Gary V, dog.
Yeah, Gary's dope.
I start my day off every day with Gary V because I know he's not about to give me no fucking sugar.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's not. He's gonna give me the meat and potatoes every time.
Yeah.
That filling shit that's nutritious for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I gotta go to that. Cause like shit like I don't go to World Star no more, and I be trying to get all my friends off that shit, cause there's so much negative shit on World Star, and you'll get trapped in that shit. Yeah, you'll get trapped in that shit all day. Like I don't want to see niggas fight, bro.
Not every day.
Yeah, like if it's a fight scene, all right, go ahead, shoot. Like a Friday night, go ahead, shoot it.
Mm-hmm.
But bro, every day I wake up, especially on a Monday morning when I'm trying to start my week out and plan my week off, I don't need to see that shit, bro.
You are what you consume.
Our ratchet ass, non-talented ass rapper, like get this nigga the fuck out my face.
Yo,
Stop trying to force this shit.
Be like, I'll be like, man, they killing us. We don't even know
Yeah.
it.
Somebody just sent me a video not too long ago about basically your diet is more than what you eat. It's about what you consume, like what you watch and stuff like that.
Listen.
And the guy was talking about how he doesn't watch TV and stuff. And he said something very interesting. Also, he was talking about rappers. He was like, they should go outside their lane and not just listen to rap, because he was like, nowadays in the music you can tell that everyone is inspired by each other instead of just going out and listening to something else, like, you know, listen to another genre of music, listen to some old rock or something like that, and then come back and paint your picture. I agree with that. Me personally, I only enjoy hip hop music though. That's just me though, personally. But I do think someone that is into music should listen to other forms of music.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah.
I listen to blues. I like alternative rock, some pop songs. I might listen to some Michael Jackson. I might listen to some Stevie Wonder, some Otis Redding. I might listen to Bobby Womack. Just give me different feels.
Yeah.
Cause they be talking about the same things we talking about now, really.
Yeah.
You know, nothing on the earth is new.
It's all recycled.
It's all recycled. Fashion. The word pussy been here way before me and you. We don't really think that way, but
yeah, I already
your
know.
daddy, my uncle, my granddaddy been saying the word pussy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so yeah, I just listen to different things. Just give me different ideas. And then I like sample instrumentals too, so I keep listening to old stuff. And
I fuck with them samples too. I love me a nice sample track, especially something different. But also though, I like how new rappers sample artists that's currently active, like Meek Mill sample Beyonce. I was like, oh, that's fucking amazing.
that was dope.
Yeah, because that's something I couldn't even think of. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, music is a form of art. So I want to see the picture that you're painting, and I could never guess it. You know what I mean? That's the beauty of the art. You can never guess what somebody else is thinking. Same thing you said about your logo. Everyone is going to see something different because it's a form of art.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody have a different opinion about everything. Good or bad.
Yeah. But yeah, when you gonna have some new music coming out?
I actually did some visuals. I got some freestyle visuals coming out. I got a lot of music on ice I just ain't released. I ain't gonna say a lot, but it's about 4 songs I haven't released. I done them probably about 2-3 years ago. It should be coming out April. This month coming up.
Okay.
New visuals. I got just a new look too. I think it's gonna be a good year for CT certified. And
What about
LGG.
clothes? Yeah.
New clothes coming out next week. I got some new slogan shirts.
Make sure you send that to me. You know I'm a
New slogan shirt, and I got some baby clothes coming out, and I got some clothes for the ladies, because the ladies been asking. So I got y'all.
Yeah, you got a website too, don't you?
Yep.
I'm gonna make sure I drop that website below the video when I post it.
I appreciate that, bro. LiveGoodGang.com.
And for the people watching, you can actually see his hat. I purchased a hat from him. I think I wore it in one of my videos. I think it's called Legalized Prostitution. So watch that video. You'll see his hat in that video.
I gotta watch that. I didn't even know you did that one.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro.
Wow.
It's funny. I'm an advocate for prostitution needs to be legalized. Then right before you came in here, I was just talking to somebody about it. I was talking about the experience I had. I was at the beach, and I was telling my homeboy, I was like, man, bro, I bet you there's a spot that give happy endings. And he was like, bet. So we bet on it, and we went in there, and we wasn't even in there long. And she was like, she looked dead at me, and was like, you want menu? And I was like, "Yep." And he looked at me and bust out laughing like, "How you knew that shit?" I was like, "Bruh, I just know these shits, and there's nothing wrong with it. Y'all, I don't know why y'all was judging Robert Kraft. Ain't nothing wrong with buying a little piece of pie."
Everybody want their slice, man. Everybody want their slice of pie.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Oh, snap.
But yeah, bro, appreciate you doing this interview, dog. I know you think like this nigga Slim crazy as hell.
Nah, man, I like this, man. I'm glad you're doing it.
Yeah.
Buy
dog.
pie, buy LGG, buy all that shit. Hell yeah. I'm glad to be
Go
here,
get
man.
it and subscribe to the YouTube channel. It ain't nothing but a click below. I'm gonna have all his information at the bottom of this so y'all can see all his merchandise and stuff, man. But yeah, man, another episode of Sit Down with Slim, man. I appreciate y'all for listening. And we out.
Go on. CT certified, LGG till I DIE.
Bro, I need me a cool ass slogan too, bro.